everyone, it's MARYBETH from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a couple molds that I got from Michelle from Glitz and Glitter that I want to try out. This first one is a jar, a nice big jar mold. And this is what the pattern on the jar looks like. And this is what the lid, it's hard to kind of see what the lid looks like. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the Let's Resin Blue alcohol ink. We're going to keep it pretty transparent because we're also going to be using silver bells, which also came from Michelle's store. So that's how we're going to do the jar. I got a few other molds too, but I was thinking of doing this one in this video. This is the Highland cow where it's holding onto a flower in its mouth. And I think that's going to be so cute. And so we're going to do that with the Dianca Pours Haley's Comet. And I was going to use the rest of my buttercream and we're going to do a marble, but I don't have much of this left, but I do have Vanilla Bean by Dianca Pours. So I'll probably mix these together and we'll marble with the Haley's Comet for the Highland cow. Oopsie. So that's what we'll do. My only concern is it looks pretty deep. And I'm just planning on using regular epoxy 1-to-1, not deep pour. So I'm hoping that's okay. So we'll try to get to this one. I'm not promising that one for this video, but the first one we're going to work on is the jar. So I'm going to be using the Let's Resin, the regular epoxy, the part A, part B. I'll be using the Let's Resin large mixer. I don't know exactly how much I'm mixing up yet. I'm going to guess as I'm not sure how much this holds. So we'll just make a good guess. And I'm going to get that epoxy mixed up and through the bubble remover. And then we'll be back and we'll put our ink and our silver bells in it and get to pouring. Okay, I got the resin out of I have some more in the bubble remover, but this hopefully will be enough for the jar. So we're going to go ahead and put some of our alcohol ink in. And let me see, there's very close to the same amount in each one of these cups. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3 drops and just kind of see if that's what I'm liking or if I want it a little darker. Just kind of see where we're at. I probably should have done this before I put it through the bubble remover. I think I'm going to do 2 more. Oops, there we go. 2 more. Okay. That's what it's looking like. So it's still very transparent, just a hint of blue. So that was what, 5 drops. Okay. That away. I'm going to try to stir it slowly. We're going to have the silver flakes in here too, so that'll help hopefully disguise any bubbles if we do have bubbles. And there's that one. Let's get this one slowly stirred. All right, so let me move this a little bit out of the way. I'm worried this is gonna go everywhere. Oh, see, just opening it, I had an issue. I think, maybe I'll get a stick and just kind of take a little scoopful out into each one. And let's see, let me set that over here. And let's just kind of see where we're at. Yeah, I like that. I think that's going to be pretty. So let me get these mixed around. Man, I got this stuff everywhere. Oops. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I am making such a mess. I guess that's part of the fun, huh? Okay. I'm going to get the sticks removed now. And we will start pouring. One more. Yeah, I think this is a good amount of this. Boy, I like the silver bells. It's so much easier than having to try to break it up yourself, you know. I've got to clean my hands real quick. I think I'm going to have to take tape to this. I'll do that later because that's going to be kind of hard to get up. So let me get these out of the way. Move our molds back over. All right. There we go. And I am going to, I know a lot of people say, you know, you shouldn't obviously squirt, especially handmade molds, but I'm trying to prevent bubbles. So I do squirt it. And let's go ahead and pour. Oh, I think this is going to be so pretty. I'm excited for this one. I probably made way too much resin. I can tell you right now I did. Because I thought this jar part would take like 8 ounces. This cup only has 4 ounces in it and it's almost full. Boy, I am really not any good at figuring that out. Wow, Mary Beth, what am I going to do? Okay. Yeah, that's almost full. Oh my gosh. Bubbles on there. See, I'm trying to get down eye level, kind of see where I'm at here, and it's looking pretty good. Uh, where am I at? Like 2.5. So it might have taken like 5 ounces, 5.5 to fill up the jar part. Okay, let's fill up the lid. I'm gonna go down in this little like handle thing first. And take, I guess, like a dotting tool or something. sure there's no bubbles down there. Okay. I think I've got about 2 to 3 ounces of clear in the bubble remover. That's okay. We'll make something else. All right. Fill this up. I'm going to want to go under that rim with my dotting tool. Just get it a little bit more full. Okay. Sure we have no bubbles. It's kind of hard to tell because of the silver flake. That kind of looks like that could be a bubble, you know? So is it the flake or is there a bubble? I don't know. So we'll just do the best we can here. Wow, I think this is going to be so pretty. What do you think? I'm really excited about this one. All right, let's top it off. Okay, that's looking good. So what did I have? Like 12. So, I mean, overall it did take maybe 10 ounces roughly. Okay, I wasn't as far off as I thought. Okay, awesome. All right, let me figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the other resin. Sorry about the noise. We're going to see how much we have in here. Yeah, it's about 2.5 ounces or so. Plus I have an ounce and a half. So I don't know. I probably have roughly 4 ounces. What am I going to do? I'll show you what we're going to do. I have another mold that I got by Michelle. And I don't think it takes very much, but it's these little cross molds. Aren't they pretty? So let me get a paper towel to set this on. Because I did learn with handmade molds, if you put them on your silicone mat, they kind of make like a bubble. All right, let me see if I can move this one out of the way a little bit and replace it here. And we can make a blue crosses with our silver bells. See how this turns out. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Yeah, that is really pretty. I don't know if I have enough. Guess we'll try. I suppose I could always put a little bit of clear in. Oh no, it looks like we're going to have enough. Perfect. So kind of the perfect amount. What did I say I had in here? An ounce and a half. So to fill these 2 crosses is about an ounce and a half. I think we can get a little bit more out and dome this. Oh, these are going to be so pretty. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing the Highland cow today. It's really late, by the way. So I think I am going to try to email Michelle and see if she suggests deep pour or if it's okay. Because I know she's poured it before. You know what? I could probably go try to find her video and see what she used. Maybe I'll do that instead of bugging her. And if she used regular epoxy, then I'll feel good about it. It's just hard to tell because it does look a little deep. You know what I mean? So, okay, these look good. Awesome. All right, so I do have a couple ounces left. Huh. I will figure something out. I better get busy on it though because my resin's starting to get warm. And what we'll do is we'll let these cure and then we'll be back to demold. Okay, it is actually the next day. These are cured, but we're going to set those aside for now. We'll get them out of the way. I've got look at the Halley's Comet. Doesn't that look beautiful? It has a lot of sparkle. And then this is mostly vanilla bean. There was just a very little bit left of the buttercream. So I just wanted to show you real quick. All I'm going to do is just put a little bit of alcohol. Man, I got mica powder all over. A little bit of alcohol in here. We're going to dissolve it. I don't know. I might need I'm going to need a little bit more. Just enough to dissolve it. That's all. And I got my resin mixing. And then I'll add my resin to the mica powder, dissolved mica powder, and then I'll run it through the bubble remover. And then, so there, it's dissolved. And then I'll come back and we will pour the Highland Cow. I'm just going for it with regular 1-to-1 epoxy, hoping for the best, hoping that we don't get any type of a flash cure or anything. Oh gosh, makes me nervous. But I'm pretty sure I watched Michelle do it with 1-to-1 epoxy, so I feel kind of okay about it. So anyways, this one looks like kind of chunky. I wonder if I need to add just a little bit more alcohol. Let me work on this. I'll stir it up some more. So we will be back after I put this through the bubble remover. Okay, we are ready to pour. So I let it went through the bubble remover for 10 minutes and I let it sit for about another 10 minutes. So it's starting to get warm and that's what I want, just to help hopefully keep the colors a little bit separated. All right. Oh, I'm nervous. I just really hope it's going to do okay. Let's see. I'm going to start with the, whatever this is, the vanilla bean mixed with buttercream. We'll start with that first. Kind of roll it around in there a little bit. I mean, this might end up just being a lighter version of the Halley's Comet, which, by the way, it looks darker in the cup, but it is really pretty. And there's a nice sparkle with it. Ooh, get it together, MARYBETH. Oh, I can tell you right now. Oh my God, I made way too much resin. What am I doing? I just spilled way too much resin, I think. We'll see. I made 8 ounces. Oh man, give me a minute. Got some resin coming down the sides. There we go. All right. And again, I'm just gonna, ooh, I got a big bubble that came up. That's good. Squeeze it, kind of roll it around. There's a lot of, the fur and stuff, all the details. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling it may just mix as one color. That's okay. All right, let's get this out. I'm so excited to see that jar and those crosses. So as soon as this Highland Cow is cured, we will demold all of it. For you, that'll just be a moment or two. For me, it's going to be quite a while. Because, I was debating about, like, I'd like to turn on the heat mat, but again, I'm very concerned, about this heating too fast. It's already a tall mold, and I just don't want any type of flash cure or anything. So I'll probably just let it sit for a while, and then maybe we'll see. There we go. All right. So we've got quite a bit left. Let's see, 2.5 in here and 2 here. I have 4.5. It only took 3.5 ounces to fill that up. Wowza. Well, so I've got 4.5 ounces left. What am I gonna do? 4.5 ounces. Oh, good gravy. Well, let's see. I'll be right back. I'm not sure yet. Okay, we're gonna do this pretty jar. I've done it before on my channel. It's very detailed. I'm not sure how many ounces it takes. I'm just hoping we can marble in here and we have enough. So we will start with the lid. I'm going to do the lid in this creamy color. And just kind of squeeze. Oh, there's a bubble. Come on. Squeeze the lid. Or the, the topper thing. All right. I need a new paper towel. And then we'll put some of the Haley's Comet in. These two colors are pretty together. Yeah, we're probably not going to have enough for the jar. This lid has taken a lot more than I thought it would. That's for sure. All right, I do need to take a dotting tool, go around that lip there, checking for bubbles, fishing for bubbles. That's what we're doing. I hope everybody's doing good today. It is when I'm filming it, I try to film way in advance. So for me right now, it's a Wednesday in March. What is today? The 11th. And I just got done with work. Oh, yeah. So I'm usually up late doing resin. I really enjoy it. My husband and I were empty nesters. So yeah, so we have a lot of fun. Okay, hopefully I got all the bubbles out. I'm going to start filling up this jar before I dome that up. Kind of see where we're at. Some of the vanilla bean. I really don't want to have to mix up more resin for an extra, but I may have to. All right, let me get my spatula. Oh yeah, I'm definitely, before I even do that, yeah, because I'm only right here. I don't know if you can see. Yes, we're going to need more. So this little thing takes a lot more than I thought, because that was 4.5 ounces that we're doing. All right, let me scrape out, and I'll probably go ahead and mix up some more because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't fill it up. But we're going to see where we end up here and what we're thinking. I think this jar will be real pretty in these colors. We're getting there. All right, now let's scrape out our Halley's Comet. We're actually pretty close, but definitely need more. Yeah, probably a couple ounces in there, maybe like a half an ounce to dome that. I'll probably just mix up like 3 ounces. Okay, all right, so I'll do that off camera, and then we'll let these cure, and then we'll come back. We'll get to demold everything. Okay, it is demold time, and we've got a lot to demold. So what I'm going to do is, let me set this. This jar is heavy. Let me get this over here. Let's start. This is my Highland cow. Let's just start with the extras. So there ended up being quite a few extras. So of course we've got this. Oh, there's a little bit of blue resin on there. Oh, okay, got that off. This is the Into Resin butterfly mold, and it always turns out really pretty. And I've used that mold a lot. It's still shiny and looking good. So yeah, there's a cute little butterfly. So this was something I started as extra on another project, and it was pink, and then I used the remaining vanilla bean just to fill it up. So yeah, I mean, it's doesn't really match, but let's just see how it turned out. I've never molded this before, so I guess it's just a good test to see how what this jar looks like anyway. Then I can plan something for the next pour on this mold. It's kind of cute. It just has a rim of that cream color, and then the lid will also be the cream color. That's a pretty jar though. Look at that. Oh, I'll decorate that up. Let's get the lid out. I did the lid all in cream, because vanilla bean, I should say, because that's what I had left. Oh, this is a little tough to get out here. Oh, there we go. Oh, little over pour. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I know it doesn't really, I don't know that these are the colors I would have chosen, but had I planned on this one, but it's a cute jar. Yeah, okay. And then we also have this jar. Remember the marbling from the Highland cow? This was an extra, and that's why I have this, is because I didn't have enough to finish this extra, so then I had to make more. You know the story. So it's you could have never-ending resin projects. Oh, let's hope I didn't get, let's hope I didn't get bubbles, and right away there's big bubbles, big bubbles. I knew I was having a problem seeing in there. Darn it. Let me see how bad this is and what we can do. We can fix it with UV resin, and that's exactly what I'll do, because that's pretty bad, because it impedes on the actual lid part right here, as you can see. So I'll fill that with UV resin. Won't look perfect, but it'll certainly look better than it is now. We won't have the bubble there. But boy, that is pretty. Ooh, I do like these two colors together. Let's hope our Highland cow turned out too. So this is the jar portion of that. That's the lid, obviously. Oh, come on. Just got to get it going here. Couple little bubbles right there. Not bad though. Not bad at all compared to the lid. And that's the bottom of the jar. So I'm not as concerned with that. Ooh, that is pretty though, huh? Look at the nice detail. At least there's no bubbles in the jar. Yeah, feels good. Oh, that's cute. That's a pretty jar, isn't it? All right. Okay, so fun little extras. Now let's move on to our Highland cow. I've never molded this before. I hope it's not too hard. At least I didn't have any flash curing or anything crazy going on. So that's good. This might be something difficult for me to get out. I'm going to put gloves on because it is a handmade mold. Actually, all the rest of them are all handmade, so it makes sense to have the gloves on. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna set that aside for a minute. Let's get these out. These crosses. Let's do these first. Oh, that's pretty. It's very hard to see the words here, the scripture, but we can, boy, that's tiny though, but we could probably put paint in it and wipe it away, and hopefully we'll be able to see it. You're not going to probably be able to see it. Boy, that is so pretty. Yeah, and I believe they're the same. Yeah. Oh, they're really pretty though. That blue with the silver bells, oops, turned out nice, didn't it? Okay, so I like those. Those turned out. Let's do our jar next. So this is the lid of the jar. Oh, I don't want any bubbles. Oh, there we go. That came. Oh, it has a bow on it. I couldn't remember. That's so cute. Look at the bow. Wow, that is pretty with the blue and the silver. Oh, I really like that. And I'm not seeing any bubbles. Oh, wow, that's awesome. No bubbles. Okay. Let's hope the bottom part of the jar turned out just as nice. Her molds are so, so good. Oh, this is sectioned. Give me a minute here. Sorry, I had to kind of pull that up close to me. That is sectioned really good. Let me move this out of the way. That's so pretty. Look at all the detail. And it just sparkles. Wow, we poured that good. Oh yeah, that is nice. I'm just feeling around. I don't see any bubbles even in the little facets. Oh, I really, really love this jar. What do you think of that? Wow, that's really pretty. Now for the cow. This is going to be a little difficult to get out for me, I think. All right, sorry, I gotta try to, I don't know what I need to do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this, I gotta go off camera. I might need to get help on getting this out. I'll be back. I got it out. I used a little bit of alcohol. Oh, look at how cute our cow is. And he has a little flower. We'll have to paint the flower. Oh, and a butterfly on his head. I do see one bubble at the bottom of this ear, and that's good to know for next time we mold it, kind of where a little spot is that might be difficult. Um, but I think if I kind of lightly sand that and do something, maybe we'll put earrings on her. But the coloring is nice. We do see the vanilla bean. Um, I mean, some of it obviously blended together. It made the Haley's Comet a little lighter, but there's some cream or vanilla bean in the tail. There's no eyes. Her eyes are covered up with the hair. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That Highland cow is so cute. What do you think? Huh, so cute. All right, well, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So let me do some finishing work on these pieces. So cute. And then we'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, it is final reveal time. All right, so I don't even know what's extras. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so the butterfly always turns out so pretty. And I did put a magnet on the back of that. And with all of the pieces, when I sanded it, I used Resin Restore, which is by Michelle by Glitz and Glitter. I love that product. It really makes a difference. And then look at our beautiful jar. I thought this turned out really pretty. So here's our lid, and I accented it with this champagne-colored rhinestones. There's the inside of the jar. The lid fits nicely. And then on the outside, I just accented again with different size rhinestones, depending on where I put them. And so, yeah, I think it's so pretty. I love jars. And then this jar turned out cute. I didn't do too much accents, just around here and then in between these spaces. And I thought that turned out really cute. Another cute jar. And then our crosses turned out really pretty. At first, I tried silver marker in there and then cleaned around it. It's hard to see the words. You can see it better, but then I tried white, and I still think it's hard to see the words. So I got to think about the next time I mold these crosses, which are absolutely gorgeous, kind of the plan of the color and what we would put the words in, what color we put. Maybe I'll paint them in the mold. I don't know. They're pretty small. We'll have to see, but I do think these are really pretty, and I still think they turned out pretty. And then our cow. Look at our Highland cow. Oh, she turned out so cute. I just painted her little flower that's in her mouth, and I gave her a little rhinestone there and around her ears, and of course her little toenails. And then I painted her the little butterfly up here, and I did do a little bit of UV resin just to shine it up on the top. And yeah, she turned out cute. What do you think of our cow? I think she's super cute. And then our jar. Oh, this jar is so pretty. So again, I used AB rhinestones and around the top of the lid, and then just one in the middle of the bow on either side. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the actual jar part, I did go in between every little intersection, I guess. And it just really shimmers in real life. It's so pretty. I don't know if it shows up as pretty on camera, but it is really pretty. So yeah, so that is all of our projects for today. I hope you enjoyed all of the projects, and thank you for spending time with me. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget discount codes in the description box along with my email. And if you don't mind, leave me a like and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the